Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special story for you. It's called Classroom D41. It's about a girl on her first day at university, but she makes a little mistake. A mistake that turns into something unexpected. But before we jump into the story, let me tell you why this video is super important for your English learning journey. Why is this video useful for you? This video will help you practice listening in English. Listening is one of the most important skills when learning a language. If you can understand what people say, you can communicate better and feel more confident when speaking. But that's not all. You can also use this video to practice shadowing. What is shadowing? Shadowing is a great technique for improving pronunciation, fluency, and rhythm in English. It means listening and repeating what you hear at the same time as the speaker. Here's how you can do it. First, listen carefully to the story. Pay attention to my pronunciation and intonation. Then, play the video again and repeat after me. Try to copy the way I say each word and phrase. If it's too fast, don't worry. You can pause the video after each sentence and repeat at your own speed. This will help you sound more natural when speaking English. So, if you want to practice listening, shadowing, or both, this video is perfect for you. I will read the full story for you, so you can listen and follow along. And don't worry, if you find some words difficult, stay until the end because I'll explain important vocabulary and phrases to help you understand everything. Important note, I transcribed this story for you, which means I wrote it in a way that is easy to understand. I want to make sure it helps you learn English in a fun and simple way. Are you ready? Let's begin. First day at university. Hi, my name is Sophie, and today is my first day at university. I feel excited, but also nervous. I wake up too early. The clock says 6 a.m., but I can't sleep anymore. My first class starts at 8 a.m., but I don't want to be late. I get out of bed quickly and take a deep breath. Today is the day, I tell myself. I take a quick shower, get dressed, and eat breakfast. My toast is warm and crispy, but I don't really taste it. My mind is somewhere else. What if I get lost? What if I go to the wrong classroom? What if I embarrass myself? I shake my head. No, stop thinking like that. I check my schedule again. First class, classroom D41. I take my bag, my phone, and my schedule. Okay, let's go. When I arrive at the university, I stop for a moment. Wow, the building is huge. So many students. Some are talking, some are laughing, some are running because they are late. I take a deep breath and walk inside. But suddenly, I don't know where to go. There are many hallways, many doors, and many people walking in different directions. I feel a little lost, so I decide to ask for help. I walk to the reception desk. A woman is sitting there typing on a computer. She looks busy. I take another deep breath. Excuse me? I say. She looks up and smiles. Yes? I try to sound confident. I have my first class today. Can you tell me where classroom D41 is? She nods and checks a list. Yes. Go straight, then turn left. The classroom is at the end of the hall. I smile. Thank you. I start walking. My heart is beating fast. Boom, Boom, boom. I walk down the hall. I see many classrooms. D20, D25, D30. I slow down. I see a door in front of me. The sign says D31. Wait, D31? I look at my schedule. D41. Maybe I heard wrong? Maybe the woman said D31, not D41? I feel nervous. Other students are walking past me. I don't want to look confused. So I open the door. I step inside. The classroom is full of students. Some are writing, some are reading. A man stands at the front. He is tall and serious. He is wearing a black suit and glasses. He looks like an important professor. I quickly find a seat. I sit in the middle row. I take out my notebook. I smile. Good, I think. I made it. But something feels wrong. The students are too quiet. The professor is not talking about introductions. He writes something on the board. Midterm exam, 30 minutes. Wait, what? A test? On the first day? The professor looks at us. Okay, you have 30 minutes. No talking, no phones. Begin. The students start writing. I feel cold. My hands start shaking. A test? But it's the first day. This is a mistake, right? I look at the paper in front of me. It says, Advanced Physics, Midterm Exam. Physics? I don't study physics. I study literature. I look around. Everyone is focused. No one looks confused. Only me. I raise my hand. The professor looks at me. Yes? I swallow. Excuse me. But I think... He raises an eyebrow. Yes? I take a deep breath. I think I'm in the wrong class. The students stop writing. They turn and look at me. The room is completely silent. The professor smiles. Then he laughs. Not just a small laugh, a big, loud laugh. The students start laughing too. I turn red. My face feels hot. The professor shakes his head. Don't worry. It happens all the time. I feel relief. Then he asks, What class are you looking for? I look at my schedule. My hands are shaking. Classroom D41? The students laugh again. The professor points at the door. This is D31. D31, not D41. I feel so embarrassed. I grab my bag fast. Sorry, I say as I run to the door. The students wave. Some say, Good luck. I step into the hallway and take a deep breath. Phew, that was crazy. I check my schedule again. I turn the corner and finally find classroom D41. I enter. The students are chatting. The professor is smiling. No tests. I sit down and sigh. What a morning! This is the end of the story. Did you enjoy it? Mistakes happen. Sometimes we hear something wrong or make a small mistake, just like Sophie in the story. She heard D41, but she went to D31. A small difference, but a big mistake. At first, she felt nervous. She didn't want to look lost, so she acted confident and entered the wrong classroom. But in the end, she laughed about it, and now she even has a great story to tell. So, next time you make a mistake, don't feel bad. Turn it into a lesson, or even a story. What about you? Have you ever made a funny mistake? Share your story in the comments. Now, let's look at some useful phrases and vocabulary from Sophie's story. These are words and expressions you can use in real-life situations, especially when you're at school, university, or just navigating a new place. 1. Useful phrases for daily life. I get out of bed. This means to wake up and leave your bed. Example: I get out of bed early because I don't want to be late. Repeat after me. I get out of bed. I get dressed. To put on your clothes. Example: after my shower, I get dressed quickly. Repeat after me. I get dressed. I try to sound confident. A way to show that you are speaking without fear, even if you feel nervous. Example: I try to sound confident when I ask for directions. Repeat after me. I try to sound confident. I walk down the hall. To move through a hallway or corridor. Example: I walk down the hall and look for my classroom. Repeat after me. I walk down the hall. I slow down. To reduce speed or move more carefully. Example: I slow down when I see the classroom numbers. Repeat after me. I slow down. I step inside. To enter a room or place. Example: I step inside the classroom and quickly find a seat. Repeat after me. I step inside. 2. Vocabulary for school and university. Schedule. A list of your classes or activities. Example: I check my schedule to see where my class is. Repeat after me. Schedule. Hallways. Long passages inside a building with doors to different rooms. Example: the university has many hallways and I feel lost. Repeat after me. Hallways. Midterm exam. A big test in the middle of the semester. Example: I panic when I see midterm exam written on the board. Repeat after me. Midterm exam. I swallow. A common action when feeling nervous. Example: I swallow before speaking because I am so nervous. Repeat after me. I swallow. I feel so embarrassed. A way to express that you feel awkward or uncomfortable. Example: I feel so embarrassed when I realize I am in the wrong classroom. Repeat after me. I feel so embarrassed. I grab my bag. A quick way to pick up your bag, usually when in a hurry. Example: I grab my bag and run out of the classroom. Repeat after me. I grab my bag. The students are chatting, talking casually with friends or classmates. Example: when I enter classroom D41, the students are chatting. Repeat after me. The students are chatting. I sit down and sigh. To take a seat and breathe deeply, often after feeling stressed. Example: I sit down and sigh. What a morning. Repeat after me. I sit down and sigh. Great job! Remember, these phrases are very useful when you are at school, university, or even when you are lost in a new place. Try using them in your daily life. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed Sophie's story and learned something new. Remember, you can watch this video as many times as you want to practice your shadowing. Repeating the story will help you improve your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence in English. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next story. Before we go, let me leave you with this. Making mistakes is part of learning, not just in English, but in life. The important thing is to keep going, laugh when things don't go as planned, and learn from every experience. So keep practicing, stay curious, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. See you in the next video.